So, Jordan, you've worked on quite literally any kind of IP available in the game industry, from pen and paper, PC games, alternate reality, console games, kid games, card games, miniatures. You've had licensed novels and a TV show made about your IP, and now you have a Kickstarter. So, what is it like going from the initial concept and making it a reality, since you've been jumping from various types of games?
Well, I am kind of ADD in my career and have, as you said, kind of spread across every type of game I could get my hands on and in the process created a couple of game genres, to merge different types of story and gameplay ideas. And I think at the core of all that is always a great story. You have to build a universe that people want to spend time in, right? I mean, you almost kind of think about it like the vacation business, right? You have to build a place that's compelling enough and populated by characters that are interesting and real enough that people want to go be there and hang out with them. And so to me, that kind of world building is at the core of everything I've done, whether it's the novels and for Kathy's book or all the different types of games that we've created over the years. It is about that core, and then taking that universe and those characters and mashing those up appropriately with the right game mechanics to make sure that the mechanics are emphasizing the world and story you want to create rather than getting in the way of the world and story that you want people to experience. So I think it's about finding the right mesh between those. Certainly, from an IP standpoint, there's a lot of thinking that you want to put in ahead of time to create a world that has the opportunity to be explored through different medium. BattleTech slash MechWarrior, Shadowrun. I mean, we've done 300 plus novels between those, and as you mentioned, TV shows and tons of different types of game, explorations, whether they were miniature games or computer games, role playing games, and so on. And to make sure that you've got that kind of depth available in the world, you want to take the time ahead of time to build a world that has that kind of depth available in it to be explored, not just by yourself, but eventually in success by hundreds of authors over decades. I mean, both of those games are now, well, BattleTech was coming up on its 30th anniversary and Shadowrun on its 25th, and there's literally been hundreds of authors that have contributed to the exploration of those worlds and the expansion of those worlds. So your job is kind of in the beginning, give them a framework to work from, and then try to just get inspire people to want to help you build that world.